What's up, folks? Your buddy Fatalroadie. Today we're doing the Smackdown review. We started off with a recap of the Jeff Hardy shit show for the past 2 weeks. Then we go to the ring to get our favorite segment out of the way, a contract signing. Sheamus comes out with a crew carrying a partition, and he has a doctor with him. Jeff Hardy follows out shortly after. After a bunch of jaw-jacking from the two of them, Sheamus wants Jeff Hardy to take a piss test. So Jeff Hardy and the doctor go behind the partition. Hardy comes out, and they're carrying a container, I shit you not, probably about as big as this cup and filled probably this high with apparently piss. And I'm sorry, I've had to go a lot in my day. I have not had to piss that bad, but all right, whatever. Sheamus runs down Jeff Hardy some more. While the doctor is supposedly testing the urine sample, Jeff Hardy grabs said sample and tosses it onto Sheamus and walks away.
This is such good shit.
Way to go, Vince McMahon. Then we go on to our first match, The New Day versus Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura. This was a decent match. It was an impressive showing from both teams. Kingston tried to jump from the top rope. Nakamura caught him with the knees and pins Kingston. Like I said, it was a decent match and a pretty good opener for the night. Then we got AJ Styles versus Daniel Bryan in the finals for the Intercontinental title tournament. I really don't know why this wasn't the main event. This was a really, really good match. I liked it. As I said, should have been the main event, if not pay-per-view quality match. Both Styles and Bryan put on a hell of a show on this one. There was a lot of action, a ton of near falls. They gave this match a lot, and I really do mean a lot of time. I think it was close to like almost 45 minutes. It was over 30 minutes, but probably pushing 40. Bryan tries to go for the knee plus, but AJ Styles catches him, hits him with the Styles Clash, followed by a phenomenal forearm, and gets the pin. So AJ Styles is now the new Intercontinental Champion. Once again, like I said, awesome match. I liked it. So we go from one end of the spectrum, an awesome match for the night, kick-ass awesome, and then we swing it all the way over to a shit show once again, the celebration for Sasha Banks and Bayley winning the tag titles. Thankfully, this wasn't long until Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross interrupt, which shortly after were interrupted on the Titantron by the Iconics. This all culminated in Bliss and Cross attacking Sasha Banks and Bayley. Alright. And from there we have our main event. I don't know why, because this match really sucked. Braun Strowman and the Heavy Machinery versus Dolph Ziggler, Miz, and Morrison. Partway through the match, it just goes to a complete halt because King Corbin's on the Titantron. He approaches Mandy Rose. Otis then runs backstage. Corbin is trying to court Mandy Rose. Otis comes out of nowhere, attacks King Corbin. Okay, so he's gone for a minute. Back in the ring after a bunch of heel shenanigans, Mandy Rose and Otis show up. The faces start coming back. Braun Strowman does his lap around the ring, beating everyone down. Otis hits the caterpillar on Dolph Ziggler, gets the pin. Honestly, I don't know why this was main event. I guess WWE figured, well, let's get the good match out early so we have our numbers up and then fuck off for the rest of the night. I don't know. Vince McMahon makes no sense. For the SmackDown's go home for Backlash, it was alright. The opening straight out sucked, just like the storyline. I don't know why we're still going with that one. The first two matches were good. Like I said, the first one was decent. I liked it. The second one for the IC title was straight out of the park. And then we just went downhill from there. So it's going to be interesting to see what goes on at Backlash. But that'll do it for this episode of SmackDown Review. I'll be back on Sunday for Backlash pay-per-view. So leave a comment down below what you thought of tonight's SmackDown, what you thought about this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe. I've been Fatalroadie. You've been awesome. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, if it's too loud, you're too old. See ya.